Hello LAP, this is Brandon Reisner coming to you with your chairman's report. We'll start off with the order bank. The Escape is at 25,538. Corsair is at 2,447 for a total of 27,985. Real quick, want to apologize for not having a video last week. We were out of town, had some really good meetings at subcouncil, but I didn't have time to get around to getting a video out. As far as our schedule, I know it's been flexing a little bit this week. We've lost some units here and there, but for the most part, we look to be at or around 8 hours probably for the next couple of months at least. Did want to get some information out. The last file from the UI office has been received and processed for this previous down week. So if you were still waiting on sub, that remaining sub, it should pay out either tomorrow or Monday. I would say if you haven't seen something show up by Tuesday, you may want to check with labor, make sure you don't have something else going on. But everybody that's waiting should be paid out by Monday. We do have another tentative down week. That would be the week of February 10th, 10th being that Monday. Obviously, as always, it's not official until the company puts it out. But I don't look for that to change just from conversations that we've had. So I do expect that to happen. I expect us to have a down week that week of February 10th. If that does happen, the company is planning to work all trades and apprentices from what I'm being told. So you all will still be working. Don't make any plans there for sure. Don't believe that anybody in the plant is going to have a waiting week this time around. We had a good chunk that had it this last one. The ones that didn't, it looks like most of you are going to be in May is when you would have one if you're going to have one. So that should make things a little bit easier on the unemployment side of things. Everybody should expect a check from unemployment unless you've got something going on where you were on medical for a long time and you don't qualify for a claim. The notifications haven't occurred yet, but we have been approved to bring on 21 new apprentices this year. Look for that to happen probably around June. Now, those dates are actually set by the JAC up north, so I can't guarantee that on timing, but we do have our number and we know what we're going to be receiving. For those of you that are selected by seniority from the list and get a call from our JAC rep, congratulations in advance. I want to apologize to Johnny Cordova. We had a retirement, caused an opening in a benefits position, and his name was sent up for that benefits position. While we were awaiting a decision, we had some issues going on, and we identified some shortcomings in our representation on the floor, and we were trying to figure out how to best serve the membership. So as we got to talking about it, the second benefits rep is one of our incremental heads, which is given to us in Volume 4 of the National Agreement. Based on our population, you're allowed this many additional heads, which can be used as elected or appointed. That benefits rep was coming out of that supplement. As we talked it out, we felt like we had a greater need for additional coverage on the floor at this time than we did for a benefits rep. I know here recently they were swamped when we had all of the buyouts and stuff like that going on. But right now we're needing some additional coverage on the floor to fill some holes and help us tighten up some things. So we won't be filling the second benefits position at this time. Obviously, if something happens where there's a need, we'll figure out how to supplement that. I'm not just going to leave a big long line standing down here and people not able to get help. This isn't necessarily a permanent solution, but it's what we need to do for now. One of our main goals is to address manpower concerns. I know I've seen a lot of people complaining on Facebook. We get regular texts or calls. We've got people that are floating, aren't assigned to a job that would like to be assigned to a job. We've got jobs that are open that you've got a utility stuck on forever. We've got bidders that are being stalled, taking longer than they should to get moved, and we've got shift roles sometimes that are getting hung up as well. So we want to definitely be able to better address the manpower, but there are several other areas that we're going to work on making improvements in as well with this change in our structure. I also want to thank Johnny because he has been extremely understanding in this whole situation and basically said, you know, he wants to put the membership first, and if this is what it takes, then he's good with that. So thanks to him. There's a lot of rumors floating around on the floor about a product announcement in the next couple of weeks. I've talked with the company, and while I can't confirm that, I do believe something will be announced here fairly soon. I know there's a lot of anxiety out there on the floor, people wanting to find out what we're going to be building and what the future holds. And I emphasize that to the company every opportunity that I get, both inside the building and out. I know the unsure feeling, not knowing what's next, is not a fun feeling to have. What I can assure you is that we are slated for a new vehicle, and we are slated to build it here at LAP on Fern Valley Road. That's another rumor that I've heard quite a bit, us moving to Glendale. So that's two things that I can say. We are getting a new vehicle, and it will be on Fern Valley Road. In case you didn't see it on Facebook or the app, I was asked to remind everybody that BJ's, which is a new to Louisville wholesaler, it's similar to Costco and Sam's. They're opening a new location on Outer Loop. They're going to be offering a discount to UAW members. So UAW members are able to get a 1-year membership for $20, and half of that will go to a charity to be chosen by Local 862. So not only is it a really good deal, but part of that money is going to go to a charity as well. If you use something like Costco or Sam's now, or you don't and you think you might be interested, really cheap way to get in and check that out. I'll try and get a link on the bottom of the video, but you can also call up to the hall and they can give you the information on it as well. The February union meeting is going to be at LAP. That's going to be on Tuesday, February 11th at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Look forward to seeing you at one of those. And that's all I've got for this week. Thanks.